What happened in this house behind me is simply a nightmare, and there are a lot of deeply disturbing questions for authorities here. There were 6 bodies found in this house last week. This morning, we know there are more. The search of this house will continue. Chris, there could be still more bodies here.
Welcome all you couch detectives out there. Join us every week for new cases, and if you're a fan of true crime, make sure you subscribe so you don't miss anything. The absolute best way to support the channel is to subscribe, and if you appreciate what we're doing here, hit that like button, let us know that we're moving in the right direction. Okay, enough rambling, let's get into it. For 2.5 years, women in the Mount Pleasant neighborhood of Cleveland were disappearing, and by October of 2009, there would be 11 in total. Meanwhile, an entire neighborhood would be engulfed with the stench of death. Nobody knew exactly where it was coming from, but most assumed it was coming from a local sausage factory, when in reality, it was coming from a house nearby. 12205 Imperial Avenue, the home of 50-year-old Anthony Sowell. Anthony Sowell, a retired Marine with a checkered past. He was released from prison in 2005 where he served a 15-year sentence for kidnapping and other SA-related charges on a woman that was 3 months pregnant who attempted to leave his home. He bound her, strangled her, and SA'd her. Her name was Melvette Sockwell. She was one of the lucky ones. She got away. 2 years after his release from prison, Anthony Sowell would begin what would be the deadliest reign of terror by a serial killer in Cleveland, Ohio's history. On May 17, 2007, Crystal Dozier would become the first victim of Anthony Sowell, followed by Tashana Culver in June of 2008, LaShonda Long in August of 2008. October of 2008, Michelle Mason would be the next victim, followed by Tanya Carmichael in November of 2008, Kim Smith in January of 2009, Imelda Hunter, also known as Amy, in April of 2009. Also in April of 2009, Nancy Cobbs, followed by Talasia Fortson in June of 2009, Janice Webb in June of 2009, and finally, in September of 2009, Diane Turner. On October 29, 2009, police finally issue an arrest warrant for Anthony Sowell, after his final victim, LaTundra Billups, was actually let go by Sowell after he SA'd and strangled her. Anthony was not home when they arrived with their warrant, but upon entering the Sowell residence, officers located 2 decomposing bodies in the house. He was arrested just 2 days later and brought in for questioning. At this point, he was charged with 5 counts of murder. This is the interrogation of Anthony Sowell. Again, it is broken up into parts for your convenience, as well as the full version. All are linked in the description below as they are released, and all videos associated with this case are on our Patreon right now for those that would like to support the channel. But first, let us have a moment of silence for the victims in this case.
No, that's good.
Thanks.
No.
Okay. You alright, man? I know it's warm in here.
Oh, okay. I don't know why, but.
Okay. Yeah, cold water might help you out. No, you okay? Okay. So obviously everybody, they told you talked to how many people so far? Talked to these detectives for more than 6 times. They told you what you're here for. You understand what you're here for?
Yeah.
Okay. And you understand where you are? You're in the police department, Justice Center? Okay. Now, this is my partner, Detective Griffin. I'm Detective Smith with the homicide unit.
Who was that? Oh, sex crime.
That was the sex crime.
Okay.
So I know we're bombarding you, and there's a lot of people coming at you and got you on edge, and I just want you to relax here, you know, and just have a conversation with us. Okay, you think you can handle that?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I see you're a smoker. We got some smokes for you.
Everybody been cool as up street people.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, you know, that's how life is. Some people are going to be good to you, and some people are going to be cool to you.
They got them out here, so it don't matter.
And some people are going to be, you're not going to be able to get along with, you know. Hopefully you can get along with us. Okay. We're not pressing you against the wall. We're not going to accuse you of anything. You obviously know everything that we already know also. Okay. But I appeal to you, and I like to appeal to you, you know. to the better side, to the good side of Anthony. And you obviously know, you've seen the news in the last couple of days, and you've just been walking around. Family, have you talked to your family members lately? No, nobody? Okay.
Just been walking around?
So we know you hadn't come back to the house, and I was just curious to why you hadn't come back to the house.
My house?
Yeah.
I'm hardly there.
Okay.
Are you?
Okay.
You taking any medication? Any medication you got to have every day? Yeah. Are you feeling sick?
I will say
What is your medication for?
heart.
Okay.
Heart medication?
What type of heart condition do you have?
I got a pacemaker.
Oh, you do? When did you get that?
2007.
2007. Hey man, when you come out of the service, I see you Marine Corps.
Yeah.
Hey, you did a re-enlistment or one term? When you come out?
85.
85. My hat's off to you, man. My hat's off to you. You got an honorable discharge. That's a lot. That's saying a lot.
Should have stayed in.
Well, you should have stayed in, whatever. That's still saying a lot. My hat's off to you, man. I appreciate you going.
What other medications are you taking and for what? That's it? Okay.
I don't know what they is.
Did you have your heart medication with you? Is it in your bag or in your pocket? Is it at the house?
It was.
Okay.
You don't know the name of it?
I know one's Clavax and it's about 5 aspirin.
Okay.
I don't know, beta blocker and some, I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
My doctor would know all that.
What's your doctor's name?
Dr. Southern.
Southern?
Yes.
Now, where's he at?
Yeah.
Which one?
Wade Park.
Wade Park, yeah?
Okay. It's in my records. The nurse got my record.
Okay, but you got to have that every day?
Supposed to.
Supposed to. And that's for your pacemaker?
It's for my heart.
For your heart?
Yeah.
Okay.
Anthony, were you living by yourself at the house?
Sometimes.
Sometimes. Well, who else lives there with you?
Well, don't nobody live with me now.
Okay. Okay. How long have you been there by yourself?
About a year and a half.
A year and a half. Okay, because we thought there was a woman staying there, your stepmom. Who was she actually?
My stepmom.
Okay. And where is she?
She's with her parents.
Okay.
I mean, her family.
Her family.
Her mother, yeah, I guess that is her parent. Yeah, her mom.
You know where? We'd like to talk to her.
On Scottsdale, I thought.
Scottsdale. What's her name?
Sigourney.
You know, Scottsdale, you said.
Right.
Okay.
Y'all have talked to someone found
No, we haven't. No. I would tell you.
But somebody they was naming the people.
Well, no.
Oh, okay.
No. A lot of things we don't know. So
I don't know them. That side of the family that well.
You don't know the
There may have been some
It's in my
people
phone.
that have talked to some of your family members, but we haven't. My partner and I haven't. So some of the questions may seem a little redundant because you may have already answered them to someone else before. So you have to bear with us to a certain degree because a lot of the knowledge we don't have. So we're gonna come to you and
I'm just saying, like for a phone number, I don't know about heart. It was on my cell phone.
Mm-hmm.
You got a cell. What's your cell phone?
630 3974.
630-3974. That's your cell phone.
Who's that through? Verizon?
It's a Page Plus.
Oh, Page
Page Plus.
You pay as you go.
It's like a minute phone.
Yes.
Where you purchased that at? You know, can you remember? Chili's up on 116. Right there by what's that street?
It's only one Chili's.
Yeah, right on 116th there.
I think it's on Forest.
Forest, yeah.
Hey, so where did they find you at today? And when the police picked you up, where did they get you at?
I think Mount Auburn, somewhere around there.
You just walking the street or something?
You walked the street the whole time, man?
No.
You went somewhere to chill out, or a friend's house or somewhere?
No. I was in an abandoned house.
Okay.
or sleeping on the ground.
Was it on, you know what street it was on?
No, I know it was off Kansas, that's all.
Yeah, because it was raining and stuff. Okay. Well, you know we gotta ask you some questions about some things, about the house. When was the last time you was at the house? Was it within the past week?
Yeah, I think I went in
Possibly Thursday, maybe.
Thursday. No,
You went there Thursday? At the latest Wednesday then, you said?
I think maybe Tuesday.
Tuesday. We noticed you left a full pack of cigarettes. That's why we went.
Because I had a couple with me.
Okay.
I had another pack with me.
Okay.
I think my ID and everything.
Yeah.
Credit
To
card.
be truthful with you, you left your ID, you left a full pack of cigarettes.
Credit card.
To me, I may be wrong, so you can correct me if I'm wrong. It appears that you came in and you rushed out real quick.
Yeah, I came in. I didn't rush out. I just left.
Oh, okay.
Matter of fact, I usually keep my ID. I had just forgot.
Okay.
I remember. I know I left the cigarettes, but when I went to look for my ID, I said, "I left it home.
Yeah.
Left it in the house."
So you're telling me that as about for a year and a half, you're the only one that lived there?
No, Jermaine.
Jermaine, he lives on Scottsdale too, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, but he was in and out with you, particularly what?
He was in and out doing his own thing.
Okay. Now who is Jermaine to you?
That's just my stepmother's nephew.
Oh, okay. Is Jermaine Henderson or something like that?
Yeah.
Okay. So, and where was he staying when he was staying there?
First floor.
First floor. You guys got along pretty well?
I just seen him the other day after leaving the hospital.
Did you?
How long Sir Gerald been over on Scottsdale?
I don't know, for over a year.
Over years? That long?
She had a kidney transplant.
Oh, okay. And then Jermaine was staying downstairs on the first
Coming
floor,
in, picking up mail.
picking up stuff like
Sometimes
that.
they have girls over and stuff like that.
Yeah, I can understand.
Partying.
I can understand that.
Mostly during the summertime.
Are you two the only one in the house? Staying there in the house?
Yeah.
Okay. Jermaine didn't have nobody staying with him?
No.
Just Jermaine and you. You didn't hire him?
I mean, he bring his little friends.
Yeah, but I'm talking about like
No.
staying there.
No.
Okay. So just you and him in the house. Okay. How long the second floor been vacant?
I'm not sure.
Long time?
I'm not sure.
Nobody ever stayed there on the second
Yeah.
floor? Really? Been quite a while ago then.
Yeah.
When did you start staying there? About a year and a half?
2005.
2005. Where did you live before then?
Solid Village.
Slavic Village? What, you remember the street?
The house not even there no more.
No, it's okay.
How long you stayed in Slavic Village?
It was only some months. I stayed up there from June, like end of June to I think February. So that would be 2006.
You've mostly always been by yourself, or have you been living with anybody?
No, I had a girlfriend. We lived together for about a couple of years.
What's her name?
I'm not gonna. I done told her I don't want
You want to talk about her?
You got any kids, man?
to. Yes,
You got kids? How many kids you got?
one.
Son?
Daughter.
Daughter? How old is she?
38 something.
How old are you?
50.
Oh, okay. You don't look like you got a child that old. 38.
She's
You're kind of young, man.
What's her name?
Not gonna tell you.
Not gonna tell?
You'll find out probably, but I don't. Some people I just don't.
You don't want to
get involved in.
That's all right.
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
I understand that.
But she's a nurse. She
Oh,
work
she's
at a
a nurse?
hospital.
Oh, okay.
You see her quite often? You talk to her?
Just talked to her the other day.
Okay.
She called. We was all talking because my mom was in the hospital,
Okay.
and she talked to. She was on one phone talking to her doctor. Well, talking to us because my sister they want to do something to my mother's heart, and she's kind of getting upset, so she called my daughter, like, is this okay? They supposed to be doing this? And my daughter, like, tell this girl how you is. I said, you know how she is.
Yeah, but she's a nurse, so she was just trying to get advice from her.
Yeah, so we just talked the other day.
Yeah, that's cool.
Like when I was at Cleveland Strangler. Money, no.
So you got grandkids now?
4.
Wow.
All right.
So when you moved over on Imperial, you and your girlfriend were still together?
I didn't have a girlfriend.
Oh, okay.
We didn't meet until 2006.
Oh, I got you.
Okay. And you moved over there in 2005.
Right.
Yeah. I don't want to think about your girlfriend. I know you don't want to talk about it. I don't want to put no pressure on you to talk about it.
I talk about it.
You talk about it?
No name.
No name. So the relationship was good between the two?
Yeah, but she was on dope.
Oh,
You know how that goes. Yeah.
Oh, okay. You tried to get off? Yeah. I've heard that story before. We need to talk about the house itself.
You all right?
You fine?
So what's bothering you now? Tell me what's bothering you. Nothing.
You sure?
I mean, you can get it all. You can talk to us.
Nothing.
Okay.
We need to talk about the house itself. And primarily some things that we found in the house. And I come to you as a man, we all men here. Okay. Now you hurt? You okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
You want me to take those cuffs off of that thing right there? You can be comfortable, a little bit more comfortable.
You can't have this.
Okay, hold on. Let me get the keys. Let's go back. You're fine with that, right? You'd be okay?
Huh?
You'd be okay we take that cuff off?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, they loosened it. They was.
Yeah.
Still got much. No, they did have more time, but since I've been here, everybody's all right.
So basically, you have been treated okay. You just had some issues with the
I was threatened, but yeah.
Well, you know, sometimes, I mean, when you're dealing with the police, you know, yeah, and a lot of things are going on. And so, you know. But we just, you and I and my partner, we're just going to have a conversation. And we just want to talk about the house. Obviously, you know, we've been there. That's not an issue. So we don't have to argue and go round and round about that. You know,
I already talked it with them.
Yeah, we understand that you even came by there maybe one time when you saw the police there and you left. You did do that, right? Okay. So you know, it's not an issue. Everybody knows what's going on. Everybody knows that we were there. And everybody knows what we were there for, including yourself. So, irregardless of how you've been treated by some that have threatened you or whatever, okay.
Everybody's.
Yeah, we want to appeal to a side.
They're just doing their job.
Yeah, because we need to talk about the issue at hand with the people at the house. Okay.
And we're not here to judge you, okay? We don't judge nobody, okay?
We don't know what happened. We don't know the reason why it happened. There's any number of reasons. You can explain to us if you choose to tell us about any things that you had, any problems you have, difficulties, or your reason. We'll be willing to sit and listen to it. We're not going to try to pass judgment on whatever you've done or why you've done it. If you feel the need to talk to us about it, then we'll listen, obviously, you know.
And a lot of times it make you feel
absolutely. And I'm sure it's important to you that what people feel about you or think about you, you know.
I know what they're going to think.
Well, you know, but you can do something about that also. You can change the thoughts of a lot of people. You know, they may look at you in one manner and think that, oh man, how awful this guy.
Some people did.
Yeah, well, some people are going to do that.
Other people that told you about things I've done. They actually mentioned us. So I was like, I know they was telling the truth.
Yeah, well, you're going to get some people that's going to irregardless of what you do or say, they're going to think one way. And then you're going to get some people that are going to say, well, you know, maybe this guy has some problems. We need to look at it and sit down and talk to him and try to understand what was he going through. Okay. But our issue is, you know, if you choose to do so, you know, explain to us. Well, this is my concern because we don't know who those people are. And we would like to get some kind of clarification on who they may be, because there are people that are waiting to hear from us because they want to try to identify their loved ones. Right. Now that's a good thing that you could do, is try to identify.
I just help. Like I told them, I don't even remember meeting them, names or anything, but I do have.
Well, vaguely, what you. Let's try this. We're gonna make this real simple, so it won't be complicated for you. At some point in time, you started meeting some young ladies, and you say Jermaine was meeting some young ladies and bringing them over. So maybe kind of go back a little bit, you know, kind of shake up your memory a little bit, and what you can clearly remember, or some memories of what you have, or the circumstances, or how you met them, or where you met them, and how they came to be over there, and what names they may have given you, you know, would help us a lot. And it would help you, and it would change. I'm sure it would change a lot of people's thoughts. You don't want to be thought as a monster. You are a human being that's got feelings. So, that's my appeal to you. Is to try.
I don't remember no name.
You remember?
I don't remember how I met them. All I can remember is all I got visions of faces.
Okay.
Now if you got a picture, I might can help.
Well, what about the visions? Tell me something about some of the visions you had.
I see faces.
Okay.
I don't even know these people. I'm like, I just black out when I come to it. Like everything's.
Well, let me ask you this. You obviously met him somewhere, right? And probably most of them that you met them somewhere other than the house. Am I correct? You're probably out somewhere?
I think so.
Okay. Where do you frequently go? Do you go to a club or bar or something like that?
No.
You're not a bar person. Okay. And so what things do you like to do that you probably would meet a young lady, where you would meet a young lady at?
I just be out in the area. I just be helping people and.
Helping like what?
What you do? Everything they need. Cut grass. Jobs. Fix people's sinks.
So you like a jack of all trades?
Yeah,
you do pretty much it all?
Cook for them, all this kind of thing.
So you like helping people? Is that what you like to do?
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, that's cool. Nothing wrong with that. There's a lot of people out there that need a lot of help, and they're looking for people to help them out, like guys like you. So basically, you would probably meet them while you're out helping someone do something like that?
No, just out in the
neighborhood?
Yeah.
Maybe like going back and forth to the store or something?
Right,
like that.
that's fine.
Okay. And were most of the women you met for the first time, or was it anyone you were very familiar with, or anything like that?
The first time, I think.
First time? Okay. So,
maybe not all of them, but most of them, I think.
Tell me about the most recent person that you met. You remember anything about that situation?
The last person I was with?
Yeah, the most recent one, maybe. I'm just trying to sort of jog your memory a little bit to see.
I remember her name was Sean.
Sean?
Yeah, but there's nothing wrong with her. She's okay.
Sean's okay?
Yeah, I called her last week, I think.
Yeah. Oh, you did call her? Okay. Yeah, you talked to her on the phone?
Yeah.
Okay.
What about the ones that's not okay? Okay, their last time.
I don't know no names.
Well, just tell me about it. You don't have to have.
Just tell us about how you met. You know what? Names are probably difficult because especially if you just met.
Most of them. Most will come up to me. Or say something to me, yeah.
Proposition you for money or sex?
Yeah.
Or to get high?
Drugs.
Okay.
Some drugs.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, when was the last time one proposition you came up to you for drugs or money or what have you that they're not okay now?
I don't know.
You don't know?
Like,
You can't remember. I'm not naming.
wait.
Yeah, take your time, relax. I'm going to get a bottle of water. You sure? I'll bring you one.
Bring me some water.
I'll bring you some water. Sit tight, relax, Tom. Okay? I'll get some water.
Yeah.
Hold on 1 second.
Not last week, I forgot.
Last week?
Yeah. I don't know, Mom.
About a month ago? Was the last week?
So.
Or a month?
The one last week.
Okay. About a month ago, you say?
Maybe longer than that.
Longer than that?
I said a month, huh?
I was just thinking, man. You know, I ain't trying to press you. Not no
September.
names. September? That was probably the last time you was with somebody that they're not okay now? September.
Hey, excuse me, Tom. Can I see you for a second?
Sure. Excuse me, Tom.
1 second, man.
No cigarette, man? No nothing? Alright. So you went to the abandoned house, that's where you was, yeah, that's where you was living. Did you ever go back to the house when we was there? No? How did you know that we was at the house?
Came by.
You saw the police at the house?
And I said, goodbye to my family.
Well, you know, Tom, I'm gonna tell you. You know, a lot of things that start out one way, and the next thing you know, it switches to something else. That's the way life is. And in my line of work, I find out every day. You know, things that start one way and happen, and then turn takes a turn. There's no judgment on you. You a man like I'm a man. You done been through some shit I ain't been through. Okay, you done went to the service and shit come back. I'm discharged. Okay, you a man like I'm a man. But sometimes things happen. And that's what we're here to find out what happened. Okay, bring some closure.
I just want to know what happened. I just had a breakdown. I don't know.
I can understand that. I can understand because it happens every day.
After me and my girl broke up, I just...
You and your girl broke up?
Very traumatic.
Yeah.
That's why I started hearing everything.
Was you taking medication for that the whole time, or did you just start taking medication?
Heart medication?
Yeah. Was she with you when you had the heart done?
Yeah.
She was with you doing that whole thing?
Some part.
Yeah.
I mean, but we was together then, yeah.
Yeah.
She came to my house. She was at the hospital with me every day.
Okay.
Like that, yeah.
When was the last time you talked with her? Been a while.
3 weeks ago.
3 weeks?
I didn't talk to her.
At least she talking.
I went and saw her.
But she talking though, right?
Huh?
She talking with you, right?
Yeah.
That's a good thing. That's a good thing. If she's talking with you, that's a good thing.
We didn't talk. I just spoke
Hey,
to her.
drink some water, man. Relax a little bit. Just relax
I
a
just
little
spoke to
bit.
her for a minute and left. She wanted to talk some more, but I told her I didn't want to talk.
Well, at least your girl's talking, man.
I just had to say something to her. And
Yeah.
she forgot my birthday. That's what it was.
She forgot your birthday?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Take a break for 1 second.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna give you another cigarette. Take you.
And I just told her that after all the things I've done for you and everything, I said we ain't never missed no birthday or anniversary.
It upset you that she missed your birthday?
No, it was like closure.
Oh, okay.
Cause I always said now if she don't call me on my birthday, then
And that's it.
I was like, You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
I knew.
Yeah.
It's like the other officers put it here on tail. I was with her all that time, and I did everything for her and helped her. And then when she got better, she just didn't give a fuck.
What was wrong with her? She was sick.
Crackhead.
Oh, crackhead. She still on her drug?
No.
Oh, so you helped her get off, right? You helped her get off?
I did everything for her.
See? Okay.
I'll be right back. Okay.
You got grandkids too. Got 4 grandkids. When last time you seen grandkids?
Now that's been a while.
That's been a while.
You got your burgers and fries and the popcorn, okay?
My daughter's real, but she's a nurse, so she's real busy.
Yeah. You got the 2 boys, 2 girls.
3 boys, 1 girl.
Oh, okay.
Girl the oldest.
Girls are holding.
You got 4?
You got 4, man.
Yeah. They call you Papa or Grandpa?
Oh.
Yeah?
And
You love that, don't you?
no,
You do.
it's okay, no. But that's everybody call me that.
Yeah. Oh, did it?
And my sister used to get on the phone. That's not your uncle, that's your granddad. But I
Yeah.
said, leave him alone.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you know what?
They hear everybody
yeah.
call me that, so.
Yeah, and they don't mean no harm
Right.
about it. That's a love for them. So I know that. You probably
Like
be
that.
skinning and grinning,
Yeah, yes, he do.
don't you? You don't be grinning when they be coming up to you, hollering at you, and jumping at you. That's a love, man. That's a
it.
love like ain't nothing else, you know.
That's right.
I got 2, and I got one girl. She's the oldest, and the boy he's like 9. He called me Papa. You know, and I love it. I love it to death. So I spend a lot of time with them as much as I can. Can't always, because they're not mine. They're my daughters too.
Most of the time I stand with my sister.
Mm-hmm.
She got 9 kids. I sit down with them. Do for them. The youngest one.
Yeah, raise them.
Not help raise them. I mean, yeah, I guess.
Yeah,
I guess you could say that. I babysit and pick them up from school.
You got friends on there. That's right. You got more going for you than you think, man.
Yeah.
You know that? You blessed.
You got a lot to be happy
You
for.
like to be happy for, man.
You don't think so?
You just,
Why not?
More happy.
Well, like that. Like that.
a lot to be grateful for, man. And like I told you before, things happen like that. It start out one way and things change. That's what life is. But you deal with it. You deal with it. You have to deal with it. You went to the service, come out, got grandkids, no grandkids. You said you was on crack, you kicked that. You got a lot of shit that you doing, man, for the right. For the right. Help people. And you help people.
Now, as far as helping people, let's help some more. Let's go a few steps further. We already know you like to help people. So, my appeal to you is let's help. I'm sorry. Hello? Yes.
Continue.
Uh-huh. No, we haven't. Okay. All right. Thank you. Okay.
Continue.
Yeah, let's make some things right. Don't you think that's important? Yeah, it's important. If it's not important for me, you, and my partner.
You don't have to kill now if I can always.
Okay. Can we go back to our conversation about the bodies in the house? Okay. Is there any particular thing you can remember specifically that you can tell us about anybody? Just want to put some right to this. Before you go any further, listen. When they arrested you, they told you what they arrested you for, right? What did they tell you were arrested for? No one told you. No, you haven't been told by anybody what you were here for. Or you've been
It's all
arrested.
different kind of things.
Say that again.
All different kind of things.
Okay. You remember anything specific they told you?
Some girl made an allegation. I ain't have no idea.
Mm-hmm.
Murder.
Mm-hmm. The allegation was for what?
I don't know. They didn't. They said I assaulted her or something against her will.
Okay.
Well, it started off, she told me no. And that's a lot more.
Okay. But they told you you were being arrested for like a assault charge or was it felonious assault? Do you call that?
No.
Okay. You talk to these guys that were here before us. Did they tell you while they were talking to you while you were here?
They said it was an allegation made against me back in September that I assaulted a female against her will.
Okay. All right. Let's listen. Since my partner and I were talking to you, we're all men. You obviously know you've been arrested. You've already in handcuffs. Okay. And I had assumed, and it's probably my fault for assuming that you had already been told what you were.
I mean, those two things. Sexual assault and murder.
Okay, sexual assault.
Right. Yeah.
Okay.
That's what they said, sexual assault.
Yeah. They said they with the sex unit. People do that stuff.
And they told you murder also?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, the officers in the car. Yeah.
The officers in the car mentioned about murder? Okay.
Yeah.
Now,
they read my rights.
So they read you your rights and
Twice.
Okay. Now you're being interviewed by homicide. Okay.
Which I thought it was each one the first time. I thought one was homicide.
You thought one was homicide and one was sex crime.
Right.
And then when you saw it, you figured, man, who is these cats? Okay. All right. We're the only ones you're going to talk to for the remainder of any time you're here or whatever. And you can talk to us anytime if you, later on, if you want to talk to us, we'd be more than happy to talk to you. But we are homicide detectives. You do know that, right? Okay. Now, so then you know that we're here for a homicide investigation in connection with the bodies, right? Mm-hmm. You understand that. It's clear, no problem. You have no issue with that. And we're being straightforward with you, okay? Well, that's what our question is. What we're trying to get to, Tony, is we want to identify these people as much as we can. We obviously, you know that we know, and everybody knows that there were bodies in that house in which you lived in. Okay. So that's our appeal. You say, I have appealed to you. You want to help as much as possible.
I don't know names. Mm-hmm. I don't know. If you got some pictures,
I'll tell you.
I might be able to.
All right. Well, what about the incident? Any incident? Just how did you come about meeting us?
I don't know if anybody read your rights, and I want to make sure that everything is right, and you can say that at least these guys treated you right.
They all treated me right. They
straight up
in the car, then the guys made sure they did it.
Let me do what I have to do, and then we'll go on. Okay, you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in court. You have a right to consult with a lawyer before answering any questions, and to have a lawyer with you during any questions. If you cannot afford a lawyer, one will be provided for you free of cost if you want one. Do you understand your rights? Okay. All right, so can we proceed further then? Okay. I have to do that. I'm sorry. I don't want to interrupt and get all technical with you because we look like we had a pretty good report here, but the law requires me to do that.
Names, we know you may not know names, okay? And it may be hard for you to try to remember the names. And the names may come to you later on. But the incident itself. How did you meet this person? This person came to you. That's what we need to do.
Can you remember? You have memories of where these bodies were positioned in your house, though, don't you?
No.
Okay. When did you start maybe not remembering where they were? At some point in time, you
when I wake up, it's like it was a dream or something. I always wake up.
Okay.
I always
like
be in my bed or something. But I wake up and
this is not going to be pleasant. It's not pleasant for us, and I'm sure it's not pleasant for you. But we know that you conceal some of the bodies. You know that, right?
Yes.
You don't remember? You conceal any of the bodies? None whatsoever.
What about the basement of the house? Okay. You know how your basement is made, you go down and do the
exactly the same thing. Yeah.
There was a body that was in the basement. It was up underneath the steps. And the body was placed there. And there was dirt piled up over the body. There were plastic bags wrapped around the body. There was like a big tarp the body was laying on. You may not remember no names or anything like that, but you remember that body now and how it got.
What can you remember about it? Was it a female? Can you remember that?
Think it was a female? Okay. Now, this body, she was bound. You know what I mean when I say bound? I mean her hands was bound. Okay. Can you remember how her hands got bound? Can't remember. Can you remember about how did you meet her or did she come to you?
Yeah, think about that. What she might look like. A conversation, a tone of voice, long hair, short hair, dark skin, brown skin, black female. You talking about black female, white female, Asian?
Black female.
Were they all black?
Yes. Let me ask you from the age. You can remember the age? Was it an older female or young girl or
age, older, 30s,
30s,
30s.
20s and 30s.
30s. But you can't remember how she got down. No, it was a lot of dirt. I'm gonna tell you that the body was placed on the concrete floor in the basement up underneath the steps. We only got about 7 steps from the first floor to the basement. The area about 6x4. And the body was placed on the concrete floor, but dirt was piled on it. Do you know where you get the dirt? No? And this is just what we're trying to do. We're just trying to get some closure. I know you may not remember the name, but maybe the incident of how you came across her. Did she come to your house? Did you meet her down the street? Did you meet her at a club? Did you meet her at
No club.
No club. You don't go to the club. Just an area. So can we honestly say that the person that's down there, which is you say is a female, is from that area there?
I don't know if they're from that area, but I met them in that.
You met them in that area. So at least we can honestly say that you met that person within that area. That's not saying that they live in the area, right? But you did meet that person.
Most of your encounters were probably walking as you were probably walking in the area. You said,
I was going to the store or something. Or maybe sitting on my porch.
Mm-hmm. So can we honestly say, between the three of us, can we honestly say that the bodies that we found in the house, both were from people that you met in that area? Okay, that's not saying that they came. Because you didn't go far.
This place was not working and stuff.
in that area, that neighborhood. Could I honestly say, could I ask you if you're talking about 5 or 6 streets, that area, that type of area?
Either way,
that area,
north, south,
No,
further.
You know, for instance, like we was talking about.
let's just say the Mount Pleasant area, Kinsman, the Buckeye.
Okay, that's the type of area I'm talking about, the area. So you saying like Mount Pleasant, Kinsman area, all 116th Chili's area, all of that encompasses that area. Yeah, that's what you're talking about, right?
Not far past 116. Not going down.
Now, whenever you travel, you use the bus and walk, right? Walk over
Mostly walk.
Okay, no vehicles involved. Never had a car at any time. So mostly it was like walking and taking a bus, right? I can honestly say that. You can say that. Okay. So, I mean, and then the bodies there, like you said, were from that you met within that area. Kinsman, that area. Okay. All right. And now let me ask you this. Can we say that these people came to your house?
Yes.
Some.
All came to your house. They walked with Tone. They took the bus with Tone.
Yes.
Okay. So all these people went to the house with you. Okay. And we can
I had to because I never.
and we can honestly say
I
that
nobody did.
You never did anything?
I nobody. I mean, like they came.
Okay.
they voluntarily
For
came.
their own free will. Okay.
Okay. You didn't force nobody to come to the house. Okay. And we can honestly say that all of these bodies that were in the house are female. Okay. Okay. You didn't have no altercations with any male at any time, which caused you to do something like that.
I had altercations,
But not to the
I
extent,
can remember those. No.
yeah, not to the extent of the bodies being in the around the house, right? Or any other place. Okay.
I didn't go anywhere.
You didn't go anywhere.
I mean, yeah, this was my family.
So these are basically just women you were meeting and you were interested in them, and they were probably interested in you at that particular time. So you invited them over, they came with you. Is that pretty much good for how that went? So,
They come over.
to get high or
They get something to
drink
eat.
or to get something to eat.
Most of them, that's all they did.
Eat,
Get high.
get high.
Let's go back to the basement talk. I'm looking at this and visualizing this, and I'm trying to tell you things that make you jog your memory, okay, as far as how the person got down there. And I know names may not be most of if you can describe the person that was there, you can't describe it. Well, let me ask you this: how long do you think that the person been there? You don't know.
Within
that year and a half that you said you've been there for a year and a half?
No, that was with my girlfriend.
After your girlfriend, or
After my girlfriend.
after your girlfriend?
No. When did you break up with your girlfriend?
2008.
2008.
You know what you were mom? No.
Well, maybe I missed this. I'm sorry, but and what happened between you and your girlfriend? Why did you guys break up? Or did you tell somebody? You told this to somebody already?
We didn't. It wasn't like a breakup. She got arrested. Would stay with her sister. They had her in all these kind of programs and stuff like that. And then
the drug programs.
That's AA and all that kind of stuff like that.
Okay. So now it's just you by yourself and you get lonely, basically. Is that what you're expressing to us? Did you have some ill feelings about after you and your girlfriend kind of just with your separate ways? What happened after you? What happened with you after
Like, I don't know how to put it.
Yeah.
But I know
We
that
all
was the
been
cause.
there.
That's all I can tell you. That's some things
You got sad, mad about it, upset about it.
I just
basically
broke down.
broke down.
Now your girlfriend stayed with you on the third floor too, right? With the kids?
No kid.
No kids. Now after she left, after you all broke up, that's when all these things start happening to you and people start disappearing, so to speak.
Yes.
Okay. It was one other thing that bothered me too. Maybe you can help us out on this. There was a body outside that was found in the yard, in the rear yard. And same manner. Can you remember how that occurred? In the backyard.
I was blank. That is,
Yeah, we understand. I can
I can't explain.
I can understand that.
And I wake up and I'll be like,
What did you think about the reason why we're gonna stick with this for a while is when we were out there and we were finding the bodies and bringing them out, there were a parade of women, parade of guys, people, and they had we don't have the pictures, but they had names and pictures. We're gonna get the pictures and maybe later on we can bring them to you and show them to you. But they were very concerned. And we're concerned too because you're seeing a lot of people out here with the suffering and grief that they haven't seen their loved ones in a year or 6 months or whatever. So we're trying to give them some satisfaction. So, and I know you saying you blanked out and you got a limited recall as to who, whom, or what. But as difficult as it is, try to describe something. Clothing, a shoe, or something that we can put our fingers in.
Dress, pants, top.
I don't come up with it.
Yeah, take your time, man. Take your time. I know this is not easy, so I don't want to wear you out, but
I remember I seen this picture of this girl,
and
I know her. But I didn't know her. I think I never could see.
Michelle. Where did you see the picture of?
She was missing.
Missing?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Missing girl.
Yeah. It's on the door of the store or something.
Okay.
He hit it. When you saw the pictures, like you knew her.
Yeah.
Okay. And the girl's name was Michelle.
I think so.
Can you remember what she kind of looked like?
Yeah.
Something about her slim.
Bipolar.
Bipolar. How do you know that?
Said it all on the
Okay.
thing. Think she took medication.
But when you
I
saw
was reading
her,
the play. It was all on.
saw her picture, that's like it rung a bell to you. Okay.
Slim. Well, how was her complexion? Light skin, dark skin?
Medium, I guess.
Medium complexion. Okay, that's good. That's a good start, man.
Good.
Anything else you remember? Do you remember approaching her or you and her being together at any point in time? You're not sure?
But it's like, I knew about, and I said I didn't know it, but I was like,
Kind of rung a bell. So like he was familiar with her.
Tell me something. Now you met him. Obviously, when you met him, you think you had snapped when you met him, or I'm sorry, or hold on one second. Hello. Okay. All right.
When you saw her, it's like it just like you were familiar with her, like you knew her, like or something. Let me ask you, Tom. I know it may be hard for you to remember. And it's just a guess. Okay, you just guessing. Okay, you may not be the accurate, you're guessing. About how many bodies do you think is in the house?
In the house.
What about outside the house? Don't have no idea.
I told him maybe 10.
Outside the house?
No, just
Just a total of 10 period. The combination of outside and inside.
No, that's what I don't know. I'm not.
Well, that's a good.
Trying to be.
That's a good.
When last time you ate, man? Tell me the truth.
2 days.
2 days ago. So I'm your friend, right? Because I got you a tall, cold one.
Food.
It ain't a beer, but it's a pop. I know you want a beer, right?
That's what I've been doing. No, that's all I've been doing.
That's all. Yeah.
Drinking.
Yeah.
While you eating, we're not gonna beat you up while you're eating, but I want you to look at that picture. You need glasses? You wear glasses?
Yeah.
Yeah, try to eat. I forgot you said you were 50. You old like me, so we need glasses, man. Old cats gotta stick together.
Yeah. Oh, go ahead.
Mm-hmm. What you think?
Where's she from?
She's from your area. I'm not sure exactly. She's from that area there. Nothing rings a bell? Okay. You don't, it don't. Okay. Now there may be pictures coming in. We're just gonna
49.
too old.
I'm not.
You're
Anything
too
that-
old. More than
Anything
49.
that might come back. Yeah. But
I thought you was like me.
see,
I got time. I got an
see
age.
some other pictures.
I'll get you some more now. That's just
I don't.
Go ahead, Nick.
all right, go ahead.
She don't look.
I'm gonna ask you some questions.
She don't ring any bell.
Go ahead, Nick. Let's go back to what we was talking about. Now, you said with the girlfriend that and you would meet these females and they would come to the house. And sometimes things will happen, sometimes things will not. Sometimes bad things will happen, sometimes good things will happen. Now we found more than one body in the house. And I asked you about how many bodies do you think could possibly be in that house? And you said you didn't know. Then I asked you about how many bodies could be outside the house. And you said you didn't know, and then you mentioned 10.
No, I'm just saying. I don't know. I'm just giving you a number. I don't know.
Okay.
No more than. I'm just,
No more than,
no.
I'm talking about everything.
No
It
more
might
than
even be
10.
close to 10. I'm not.
Okay. Well, I'm talking about like inside the house.
I don't know.
outside
I'm
the
just saying. That's the best I can say.
What would make you say the number 10 though? Just
I don't know if this comes to. I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know.
Are you at this point in time thinking about the locations and where they were?
Just from what I've been told.
Okay, if you've been told.
Well, let's go some more with the truth. We're going to tell you where they were when we found them. And some of the situations. Obviously, you know that we talked about two buried bodies, one in the backyard and one in the basement stairs. So we had to dig the shovels. Bodies you had to dig deep enough and throw enough dirt.
Always.
Yeah. So. Yeah. You know, do you remember anything that can recall, bring your memory back to the digging itself in the backyard? The big hole back there. Nothing at all.
You don't remember digging at night or during the daytime, nothing like that?
Give me something.
I'm just telling you.
I understand.
You can't remember anything about digging.
When I black out, it just I come to and I wake up in my bed, but it'd be like a dream.
So what would you do after that? Okay. After you realize, after you break down and you woke up and you realize what happened, what are your thoughts then? Have you recalled their faces or why? Or
Face like nightmares.
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 Okay. So you wake up and you recall this girl, but you don't know what happened.
I be like, what time she leave?
And you never know what's happened to her after that? You never know?
I'm like, what time?
What about the smell, Tone? And what about
time she leave?
What about the bagging of the bodies? What about the locking the door? Or putting stuff in the clothes against the door to kill the smell and stuff like that? I know you have to smell it sometimes.
We're talking about up on that third floor. We're talking about up on that third floor where you
I'm really trying to appeal to you because I want to tell these people who we got so that they can bury them properly. That's important.
All I can tell you, I don't remember no name. You see it like
No.
Hold up.
Okay.
Bring pictures. I have a lot of faces in my head. Okay. I mean, I got faces.
Now, if we brought the pictures to you, could you tell us about how it happened?
With that, y'all give me
Maybe, I don't know.
Because that's important too. Most important is some closure for the family.
That's our main issue here. Our main issue, because you obviously know that you're locked up for those bodies. So, but nothing's going to change that. The thing that would change the whole thing, I know you said I don't have to appeal to you, but it's important because these people are calling constantly. You need to be able to tell them something, and that's important. And everybody's going to call here is not going to get a good answer that satisfies them, but maybe some will. Then they can give them a decent burial, and then we can move on from there. And then
right now, Tony, name come to mind.
Michelle. Let me ask you this. I want you to go ahead and think, because a lot of questions.
There's a straw in there too for that pop right there. So I don't know if you pop back.
And let's go back up to the third floor where you were living. Okay. And in the front room, there were two bodies found.
I wasn't allowed to come home.
You wasn't allowed? And why wasn't you allowed in the front room?
I was supposed to go there.
Who said that? Someone in your head said, don't go there? They were off limits. The front room was off limits. And was this because there's something that happened that you had placed bodies there and you didn't want to go there no more? So
I just wanted to go there.
You just didn't want to go there.
I just wanted to go there.
When did this start happening?
Me and my girlfriend broke up.
After your girlfriend you broke up. Well, let's do this, Tom. Let's do this. Okay. Those bodies had to get there by somebody or some way. Okay.
All I know. Okay.
Yeah.
No,
Oh, you know, well, say it. Yeah, say it. You're not nothing to fear from us.
No. We're just trying to get some closure, man. Trying to find out what happened. They had to get there some way. Okay.
All you know is what?
Scared to go in that house.
Scared of going out?
I'm in and out.
Mm-hmm.
Would you being scared to go in the house would have anything to do with the bodies being up there and how they got up there?
No.
Yeah.
You knew that. You know that. You knew they were there, though, right? You never knew those bodies were there. And no time did you know those bodies?
I had an idea. That's what it was dreams.
Okay, tell me about the dream. What you dream? Tell me what you dream. Tell us completely of all these dreams that you had and what they were about and who.
I heard somebody.
Okay. Tell me about one specific dream that you heard somebody.
So many.
Oh, so many dreams.
So many dreams.
Mm-hmm.
Every night.
Every night you have a dream. Can you tell us about one of the dreams?
All I know is that I heard somebody.
That you heard something? Each of these dreams you heard somebody?
In your dreams, how did you hear them? Tell us how you heard them.
You don't know how you heard them? Did the dreams say that you shot him? Did the dreams say that you stabbed him? Did the dreams say that you beat him up? Did the dreams say that you choked him with your hands? Okay. So you manually did it with your hands. So you hurt him with your hands. Okay. Would those dreams say that you punched him with a fist? Would those dreams say that you choked him with the hands? You choked him with the hands. That's what these dreams would say. Okay. And each of these dreams were the same as far as you using your hands.
No weapons.
No weapons whatsoever. No knives, no guns, but it's just with your hands.
No, we found a lot of knives upstairs from those bodies. You're telling us that you did nothing with them, no knives, no nothing else. That wasn't your style.
There's a lot of knives.
Yeah. Now, see, Tom.
Sharp knife?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I know you're concerned about what's going to happen with you as time go on. I know you just, what do you expect is going to happen?
I'm just certain.
So we what?
I'm just certain.
No, it's not going to be. We don't want this to be no struggle. That's why he and I are here.
I'm talking out there. I'm not saying nothing.
Yeah, no, and listen, I advise you, I don't want you to say anything. I want you to talk to us. That's why we're doing it this way. We're okay with you talking to us. We're not okay with you doing anything or making this a circuit. This is not a circuit. This is not a.
Let me tell you, man, this is our business.
Right.
Okay, but it's going to be everybody else business.
No, they might want to know.
Well, to a degree, you're absolutely right. You obviously know how this goes, and you know that everybody's going to know what the media's going to want to know things. Our boss is going to want to know things. The courts and the prosecutors are going to want to know stuff, and you obviously know that it's going to go to the court system and everything. That's something that you already know. You understand that that's going to happen, right? But truthfully and honestly, we just want to find out about these girls. That's my thing. If that was going to be, if we were not concerned with that, we'd have let them brought you in here, put you in the jail, and be done with it.
I would help.
Because we don't need to
we
don't need to do anything else with that as far
whenever I come to memory, I would ask you to talk to me.
Well, let's go back to these.
The name come up, anything.
Yes, to talk to us. Okay. Let's go back to these dreams that you was having. And it's very important.
No weapons.
No weapons.
Actually, just your hand.
Just your hand. Because we
I don't know what the knives about, but no.
There's a lot
of knives. You've never seen so many knives in one place in my life.
So would the dreams tell you not to go into that room?
It was
was off limits, and someone within yourself would tell you, don't go in that room. Is that what you're saying? It's off limits.
Voices will tell you that.
Was any other part of that house off limits to you? The voices to you was off limits? Anywhere else in the house?
Basically, wash clothes. And that's it.
You say don't go in the basement?
No, I would want to basically wash
Wash
clothes.
clothes. But the only place that was off limits to you when you was told that in your head was the third floor room next to your bedroom.
When was the last time you think you went there? In that room? After it became off limits?
It's been a while.
So let me ask you this. What did the room look like the last time you looked in it? What was the bodies in the room there? Or what was in the room?
Yeah.
Take your time.
Just
Computer. Now. Christmas tree.
Okay. You say Christmas tree?
No couch and
Okay.
maybe a chair.
Can you remember any bodies in the room? No?
So maybe the last time was around Christmas, you put up a Christmas tree there, or how did the Christmas tree get there?
I put a Christmas
Put it up.
You take it down? Take it down?
So this past Christmas is what we're talking about?
in the basement.
Okay. Was this after you and your girlfriend broke up?
Should have been by. He was up. She seen him one time.
Okay.
But yeah, we wasn't. We was talking about it.
Yeah. Okay.
So, how many girls you think you met and you invited home?
I don't know.
15 maybe? Not that many? That's a lot.
With that number 10?
That's a lot, but
10 is a
Seems a
lot?
lot.
Okay.
Be a little bit less than 10. 10 would be a whole lot. Too much probably. A few less than 10.
Would it be more than 6?
I don't know.
Let's go back to the third floor. Nothing is a surprise. Everything is being brought out. It's the truth. And there were 4 bodies upstairs. Okay, what in your dreams can you remember?
There's what? How many?
4.
Upstairs.
Yeah.
I'm on the basement.
Yeah. And one more, right? The other one was where?
It's outside.
Yeah. Okay. So that's 6 so far.
Around in there.
Yeah. And 10 would be an extreme, but it could be somewhere between 6 and 10, or 6 is the limit. As far as we go.
I think so. I'm not sure.
Okay. Think about it kind of hard, because we probably have to go look some more. And if we don't have to, if you tell us that we don't have to, then we won't. And then we can concentrate on the families of those 6. 6?
Yeah.
You guess, or that's probably pretty close to it. I didn't get that.
You don't think it would be more than 6?
Okay. Like I said, I'm digging all next door.
You saw him digging next door?
I think so.
Yeah, and you felt at the time there's nobody there.
Yeah, they got their property all roped off and stuff.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You knew right then and there we should have been digging all over the place, just in your place.
Oh, yeah.
When you saw the rope barked off and digging in the yard, did you think about the body that was in the backyard?
No, I was just like, they messing up his business.
That's not who's in
Right.
This sausage man.
Unnecessary.
Yeah.
And at no time did you remember any type of digging, shovel or anything like that?
I remember raking leaves and cutting down tree limbs and stuff like that.
when you had these dreams, when you woke up from these dreams, were you like sweaty, tired, like you had been working, anything like that?
I wasn't sweating.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe tired.
It's like you was tired.
Maybe dirty. Could be you were dirty, had any dirt. Boots, shoes dirty, hands dirty.
Just like about, I had one pair of shoes that was dirty.
You had one pair that was muddy?
Pair of sandals.
Pair of sandals?
I was like, I had stuff in this mud. I was checking it off.
Mm-hmm.
I remember cleaning the blood off them.
Mm-hmm.
Ready.
The mud off the sandals?
Yeah.
And you had no knowledge of how I got there.
You have a dream about that one? No dream about that one?
I didn't remember how, like, how did I put that stuff in this stuff? So I used to wear my sandals around the house. When I went to get them, I was like, my shoes are on my. Then I said, oh, maybe I must have stuck in some mud somewhere and kicked them off.
Let me ask you, Tony, you was taking medication for your heart. Had they put you on any other type of medication?
They put me on something new.
No, I'm talking about. I'm not talking about for your heart. I'm talking about when you got discharged from the service.
No.
You did. When did you start going to VA?
I had a heart attack.
When you had the heart attack. That was your first time. They never gave you any other type of medication to take for depression or anything like that.
No, I started to see him around.
You did what?
I started to see him about depression.
About depression. And when you never did go to see the doctor?
You never saw anyone about depression? What did you do for it? Just so.
Huh?
Did you drink a lot for it?
Yeah, John. Yeah.
Does it help?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like I said, the last 2 days, all I did. It's like that's when I really just feel the pain or something. I don't know.
Mm-hmm. Let's go back to these dreams, Tom. I'd like to know how you were feeling when it happened, and what were you doing with these dreams? When these dreams occurred, when you woke up from the dream, where were you at? Were you in the bed? Every time you was in the bed, every time you had one of these dreams, when you woke up, you were in the bed.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, prior to waking up to these, before you woke up from these dreams, what were you doing?
Just regular. I don't know, just regular stuff I do.
But you wasn't laying down, right?
No. I mean, I got up and just.
You was up, active, walking around.
I might be out there.
And then the next thing you know, you're waking up.
I might cut the grass, something, just regular day.
And then
go to my family's house.
And then the next thing you know, you're waking up.
Had you met these girls before these dreams? You brought them over? Sometimes, maybe? Yeah, sometimes maybe. Met them and brought them over?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So it'd be honest to say that there were some times where you were talking with these girls, met the girls, and then the next thing you know, you woke up and you from one of these dreams.
I'd be like, oh,
So what happened to the
what
girl?
day is hell?
Yeah.
What day is it? Why? I said, how would I get drunk or something?
Yeah. You remember meeting the girl.
Yeah. And I'll be
But
like,
you don't know what happened.
then I said, oh, they left. I let them out last night.
Okay. And you
go back
don't.
to bed.
You guessing you did that. You don't really remember doing it, but you guessing. You guessing that that's what happened.
With some I did, like I wasn't drunk or high, didn't have no problem. I remember meeting them and talking to them and leaving.
And letting them out the house. Okay. But then
y'all would be like, what? Damn, she can say goodbye. She was there. We left. And I look around and see if they took some of them.
Well, let me ask you this. Was it the type of attitude they had that made you have a dream? got some women to piss you off, or the attitude, or something they said, or how they acted? Is that what brought on these dreams?
I think it's more like they reminded me of my girl.
So when these girls remind you of the girls of your girlfriend, that's what brings these dreams on. That's what you think? Would it be something they said or how they looked?
No, what look. I remember I always talk to him. Daddy kids, or why did you out here like this? You got kids and stuff. I don't know.
And then that would make you think of your girl.
Yeah.
Okay.
Some things like that.
And then your dreams would happen. Yeah. And then when these women wouldn't remind you of your girl, then they would be okay. Is that what you're saying? Okay.
I think it.
Yeah. Yeah, when you're helping people and you're in the neighborhood, and people know you get along with you. You had no problem with nobody in the neighborhood, did you? I mean, everybody liked you, respected you, right? You had no run-ins with nobody, and nobody you was scared of, or nothing like that, were you? Okay. And then they knew you was a jack of all trades because they help them with stuff.
Some of the older people.
Plumbing and stuff. Yeah.
The older people, my age, the older. Most times I wake up and I get dressed, iron on some clothes, go straight over my bank account. We stay there for like.
Is this the ones on Scottsdale? Or?
No, I didn't.
You know, they go over there? You didn't socialize with them?
Oh, my sister.
What kind of family you got, man? You got brothers, sisters?
I got sisters. That's what I got.
Sisters?
That's what you better say. I got some half brothers.
Okay.
But my sister.
You got sisters? How many sisters you got?
Only one.
I always wanted a sister. I ain't brothers. I never had a sister.
She the one. They've been in our house already.
Oh, had they? But you only have one sister.
That's why I be at for days sometimes.
Well, that's good. That's good. If someone to go, you got family, so that's good. What about holidays? You go there on holidays?
Every holiday.
Every holiday?
I cook for them.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
Or they'll come out and give me the cook for them. Some of the kids like some of the things I make. That their mother can't make.
Oh, okay.
I used to be a cook.
Oh, did you in the service or after you got out?
I used to work at Taylor Field.
Oh, really? Oh, okay. Well, why you lose that job? Did you quit?
It's a seasonal job I wanted.
Oh, like when the games come in?
Oh,
okay.
Seasonal job and I wanted something more full time.
Yeah.
Then I started working at customer full time.
Okay. Well, you're a working man. I mean, you ain't, lazy. Not like you get up and do for yourself. You know, make your money when you have to.
I don't rob nobody.
Yeah.
I don't steal from nobody.
Right.
I got it. I don't.
You know.
I don't.
These dreams occur when you I just want to be right. I mean, what you tell me is when you meet these women that remind you of your girl, that's when these dreams come up.
And next day when I wake up, just to get it out of my head, I just think.
To try to keep from thinking about it. Now, when you wake up from your dreams and you say it's like you heard somebody, you know something happened wrong.
Yeah.
When you think about it?
I think, but I don't know.
Yeah, but you think that something happened wrong. You don't know for sure, but you think something happened wrong.
Yeah, and I'll be like,
Just,
no.
did you ever see the dream? Or think of what happened? Remember what happened?
I wouldn't want to think about it.
You just wanted to blank it out? But has it ever occurred that it just popped in your head
Just honestly, because
when you sleep? mean, do you ever come to mind what happened? It's just that something happened with your hands, you know. You said something.
Oh, you talking about the dreams itself?
Yeah, the dreams itself. Did it ever materialize in your head? Did you see it? I tell you, faces on what you was doing, or what happened. You know how you have a dream and then the next day, I had a dream like I dreamed this.
Yeah, sometimes you can't. You be trying to like.
You can't remember what happened. You can't remember the dream. Right. Has there been any time that you remember the dream?
I guess sometimes I'm not sure.
Can you ever remember?
Yeah, because I'll be like, damn, that's fucked up dream.
Can you tell me what happened in your dream at any time? What happened in that dream? See this happen.
I was like, I got mad. I got mad, and I was like, cussed them out and told them to get the fuck out of the house.
So in your dream, you do remember getting mad. Do you ever remember doing anything with your hands? Actually doing stuff?
Yes, must because I remember that.
Can you tell me exactly what you did with your hands?
I can. That's why I could tell you it wasn't no weapon.
But it's something that you didn't.
I never did no weapon, nothing like that.
And I think you told me before that you think that you like choked him with your hands.
So yeah, I know that's the thing about.
Tone was telling me that, and it stands to reason. He said that when he has these dreams, he meets these girls. Some of the girls remind him of his girlfriend. Mm-hmm. And I asked you, was there anything that they said or was there anything that they did? And you said about it, the way their past, you said you asked them about why you out here on the street.
I talked to him.
Yeah, you talked about it. Why you out here on the street? And,
you're a nice girl. Why don't you get some help?
Someone you trying to help them. That's cool.
And then you said you get mad and they remind you of your girlfriend.
I know.
And that's what
I know what. One thing I think always make me mad is they had kids.
And they was out on the street.
Yeah. That's a big thing in my head.
Yeah.
Take a look at her.
Yeah. This is like silk.
Who?
Somebody named Silk.
Silk.
You seen her lately?
No. Mm-hmm. You know if that's her street name?
I don't know, but tell me what you know of, and then I'll have it checked out, and we'll get back with you on that. Yeah. You help me, and I'll help you. We'll get back on this. Tell me what you know about her.
She look familiar.
She look familiar to you?
I don't think nothing to do with me.
Okay.
I'm not sure though.
Mm-hmm.
Is it like that girl Michelle you saw on the flyer?
Not like that.
Not like that?
It's not coming like that.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's coming like I do more.
What else you remember about Michelle? Anything specific about her? How'd she wear her hair?
The flyer brought me back.
Uh-huh.
I don't know how she wore it.
Okay.
I'm not sure. But I'm like, I think I know this girl, but I don't think I had nothing to do with it. I'm not positive, but I don't get that kind of feeling. 5'4".
What's your preference in women? Short, slim? You don't have a preference?
I like that.
Okay.
missing?
No, I did not know all that information yet. You told me just read some pictures, so
Right.
I know what you told me to do.
She's still on Griffin? That might be where I know it from. Griffin. Please select Silk.
Okay. That all that's all the jobs you did.
Yeah. That's all I just saying Silk.
I'll bring you pictures if you want to see pictures. I'll bring you pictures. Okay.
That's the best way.
I won't know much about them. You have to tell
Okay,
me.
all up. She seems familiar, but
Okay.
not as far as connecting me.
Okay.
Griffin, I really don't.
But you think this is Silk? Can you recall maybe the last time you saw her?
Silk?
This year? Uh-huh. You need to look at it again.
She wore glasses.
I guess so. I'm just bringing these are the pictures they give
No
me.
glasses.
Okay, no glasses.
That's another question. Can you remember any of these girls having glasses?
No glasses.
No glasses.
No glasses? No.
No glasses.
I'm gonna bring you my other pair because I need.
This is the one thing I'm talking about.
Okay. Well, then what makes you think choose the one? Tell me why. Something's making you think that. Just tell
I
me.
think I remember the name off the flyer. The flyer was a different picture, I think.
What can you remember about the flyer that's different from that picture?
It was a different picture.
It was a different picture. Any of those close? No. But this picture does. You think this is the Michelle
Just
that
by
you
the name.
talking? Oh, only by the name, you don't recognize the face?
Kind of.
You said bring your picture.
I know, I'm just saying kind of, but this picture don't look
like the picture you saw.
right.
So it's kind of throwing you off.
Yeah. But the name fits.
Okay. Well, I don't want you to look at the name. That's why I folded it.
Oh.
Because I wanted you to look at the. You said.
I know, but
You said bring me some pictures.
But you gotta. Sometimes people don't.
I know
look the same.
you're trying to jog your memory, but I want you to do that and do whatever you need to do to jog it. But I just want you to kind of look at the picture, and I kind of want to figure out how one relates to the other. You saw the missing photo picture, and you would probably be better if you saw that picture again.
Yeah.
Right? Okay. You kind of think that this is the Michelle, but you're not certain.
Right.
Okay. All right, cool.
All I can tell you, no glass.
No glasses on none of them.
Nobody wore glasses.
Okay.
Let's go back to
No. Go ahead.
back to the dreams, okay? Because these dreams interest me. And I ask you, can you visualize what was going on? And you told me that you know that something happened bad, and your hands were involved. And you told me that you speculate, you think that when these women that you bring to your house, sometimes some of them remind you of your ex-girlfriend. And in also their history as far as what they're doing out in the street and with kids, having kids involved.
Well, sometimes
In their
these are
life,
certain things that
having their kids, and then they're out here on the street doing whatever. And my question to you, Tony, is that the women that have came to your house, do those women use drugs per se? Yes, that's what they do. Can I ask you, and you tell me, every female that you have brought to the house, have each and every one of them used drugs or using drugs like crack or whatever? Is that one of the reasons why they come to your house?
That is the end of this part. If you're watching this one on the release day, the next part will be linked below tomorrow. Lots of new cases coming soon. Make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss anything, and we will see you in the next one.